All right, good Monday, everybody. Here it is. What are we at? Quarter till 8, 7:44 right now. And this is live. It's also recorded, so you might see the recorded version. It's a picture that we've got, a live feed from one of our cameras downtown. Gloomy and gray skies. We've seen that all day. You've seen drizzle. Some of you have even seen some rain. So this is one weather system that we have now. Excuse me. But there's another one that we see that is coming our way this weekend, and that's the big one. So we're going to be watching that one, I think, pretty closely throughout the week, and the rain chances for it have gone up, and it could bring us some changes. So things have just been so quiet here lately. So there's actually a lot going on. We've got a little system now that affects us into Tuesday. We've got more warm weather, like fall is just being pushed back. It's crazy. And then we've got this weekend system, and it also has some cooler air with it. So kind of a lot going on. Let's get you set. I'll show you the latest stuff. Questions and comments over here on the Facebook page. I'll check those by the end. Danica, will it rain on Saturday? There's a pretty good chance it's gone up. So let's show you what we see with the newest stuff. All right. Let's see if it'll pop over. There we go. So here's the kind of broad brush of what's going on right now. The system that we've got at the moment is really weak. There's not a lot to it. So some of us are getting a little bit of rain west of Kansas City, but for the metro, tonight into Tuesday morning, this is just really sprinkles. I mean, it's drizzle, it's sprinkles. There's just not a lot of pop to it. But the next one that comes in, this is our new first one. New information came in, and the rain chance has gone up. It's up to 60%. We're more likely than not to see rain over parts of the weekend. So, things could change. We've got time, a lot of time for things to change. And the track could change. There's a bunch. But, it's only like 5 days out, and you might be making weekend plans, and this is the way it looks today. So I just want you to know that this has evolved, and we want to put a highlight on it in case you've got the need to put a backup plan on your weekend. It might be time to start thinking about that. So here's the setup. We'll finally get a cold front to come through, and you can see this is a loop from one of our long-range weather models, and I put temperatures on here, and you can see the difference where behind the front, it's green, it's blue. Out ahead of it, it's yellow, it's orange. So that's where the warmer temperatures are, and that's what a front is. It's a battle zone between warm and cool air. And if it's a cold front, then the cold air is winning the fight, and it's pushing in. And then whenever you have that, if there's moisture in place with the front, you usually get rain and the chance for thunderstorms, and that's what we see here. So that's what our long-range computer forecasts are putting out. So here's a little bit more detail on it. Number one is the temperatures. We still have this really warm, I'm calling it the fall fever, because normally our high temperature would be in the upper 60s. One of the cooler days in the forecast is tomorrow, and it's 75, and then we're back to the 80s. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 82, 83. Friday I might have to push up. We'll see. It's going to be kind of breezy. Then the front comes through, and it takes our temperatures down, but it's not crazy strong. But it's enough that we see temperatures come down starting on Saturday, and then with that too, to spark some of that rain. So the chances are 30% essentially through mid-morning tomorrow. But again, you don't really even need the umbrella for Kansas City. This is drizzle. This is sprinkles. You can go out and, be in it. And it just is going to be patchy. It won't last that long, and it's not that heavy. Wednesday and Thursday are dry. Friday does have an increased rain chance, but this is late. All right, most of Friday is going to be dry. And then Saturday, not only have the chances gone up for rain, so we're up to 60%, but also it's heavier. It'd be meaningful rain, the kind of rain that would impact your plans outside. Like you may not be able to get out and enjoy it because it's not like this light drizzly stuff. It's has potential to be like persistent, somewhat heavy rainfall that you got to dash inside for. So let me show it to you. This is what one of our long-range computer forecasts is showing. This is early Saturday morning, and we've got rain in the area, and it's pretty healthy rain. Now, it may be around for part of the morning and then kind of scooch out a little bit, but, this is close to Kansas City, and if you're in Clinton or Sedalia, it's got you wet. But then watch, it tries to back build, and then we go into the afternoon and evening, and it's kind of back in place. So what I want you to see with this, number one, is that there is a pretty strong signal for rain on Saturday, and it's in our neighborhood. All the meteorology supports the idea that we could have rain with this front coming through. And the other thing is, it's a close call. And there is a chance that the rain misses the metro to the south and east. And if that happens, I would let you know. We would, notify you of the updates and say, hey, it's going to be close, but it's going to miss us. But it's close enough now that this is a reasonable chance that it's in Kansas City and affecting our weather. And if you're outside of Kansas City, essentially chances are lower to the north and they're higher to the south. So as the week wears on, this track is going to adjust and the timing is going to adjust, and I'll bring you all those adjustments, but this is the way it looks now. So heads up with that. All right. In the meantime, we've got gloomy skies. There's our camera view, and temperatures about 70, upper 60s to low 70s. So that's actually pretty mild for this time of year. It's going to be slow to cool tonight. We're not going to cool off a whole awful lot because we have this thick blanket of clouds. Whenever you have a lot of clouds, your nighttime temperatures actually kind of stay up. So on the radar, yeah, there's a little bit out there, but it's even where it was somewhat organized, like around Ottawa and Garnett, you guys actually got some rain today. A little different setup for you than in the metro. Even there, it's falling apart. And in Kansas City, there's nothing immediate around us. And if we get it, it's going to be like this little patchy, super light, not enough to first warn kind of stuff. There's your morning commute. There might be a little road spray. You might have to throw the wipers on briefly, but your afternoon, sun starts to pop out. Some clouds, but it'll be dry. So Tuesday starts in the low 60s, 62 and drizzle. By noon, should be done. We should be completely dry, probably still cloudy, and 70. And then by 3, we're in the mid-70s. There's more sun coming out. It's actually pretty nice. Southeast wind at about 5 to 10. North is cooler. You're going to be closer to 70. South is closer to 80. It all has to do with how much sunshine you end up getting tomorrow. And we'll be well above normal south in like Lacine and Clinton and Harrisonville. So on the 7-day, a couple things to point out. One, there's the warm-up in that, kind of June-like stretch. This is normal for early June on Wednesday, Thursday. And it's not just our afternoons. Look at our nighttime lows. Normal low is 47. Our nights are pretty chilly by mid-October. And even our nights are like 10 to 15 degrees above normal. I mean, mid-60s, low 60s. It's comfortable, don't get me wrong. It's just really, really warm for this time of year. In fact, only one day so far this October has been at or below normal. Every other day has been above normal. Let's show you Friday. I'll get you the full forecast. Friday, you got plans on Friday. Most of the day looks good. 81, it's going to be gusty. We'll have winds out of the south up to like 30 or 35 miles per hour in the afternoon. That'll die down by evening, but it's a breezy and warm day. And then the rain chance is getting up there. I think we're more likely to stay dry than to see rain. So it's close, but 40% chance. If we see rain, it's going to be after sunset, and the chance would go up like after midnight. So the question that I really have with this is, are we going to see any rain between like 7 p.m., which is close to sunset? Sunset's actually a little bit before, but between 7 and midnight, whenever some of us are going to be out doing Friday evening stuff. And right now I put it at 40%. If it's past midnight, then I would put like a nighttime chance on the 7-day, but it wouldn't be impactful to your plans. So we'll keep you posted with that one, but it really looks more on Saturday. And you're probably wondering, like, how much can we get out of this? Because we are almost 7 inches below normal for this fall so far on rain. This one could actually have a fairly decent amount of rain, a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch. You can see heavier south and east, lighter north and west, where you maybe get a 1/10 or 1/4 of an inch. So not a drought buster, but hey, we'll take it. ½ inch isn't bad. And then Sunday, some nice weather comes in. So cooler, still above normal, barely, but close to normal. 48 Sunday morning. But our afternoon, 70 is essentially back to normal within a degree or two. And I don't think it's going to last that long. But if you're going out to Arrowhead, they're playing the Raiders. Looks like a beautiful day on Sunday. And then Monday's really nice too. We're in the mid-70s. And then I think we're going to kick off another warming trend once we get into next week again. One of our long-range charts has 90s again coming back. I don't think that's going to happen, but just to give you an idea of, whoa, it's not done. So that's this October, everybody. I mean, cool fall weather is just, it's getting pushed back. Maybe I'll show you this tomorrow. I'll see if I can actually pull it up right now. What's going on with the jet and why is it so warm? see if this will pop up. All right, here's what I'm looking for. So I haven't edited this, so I'm just going to kind of leave it put for now. But what we have, see that big, like around Kansas City, this bubble of orange, this orange circle that we have? That is an area of high pressure in the mid part of the atmosphere. So like halfway between the ground and where the jets fly is where this is. It's like an important part of the jet stream. And whenever you see that big orange circle, that is really strong high pressure. That is a block. Think of it as like your line. That's your offensive line. I mean, it's just pushing everything back. So the cool air from the north that's up in Canada can't penetrate down because this thing is blocking them. What we need is this whole thing to change, this whole pattern to change. And usually by the time we get to October, we see that green on the left side of your screen, and then it actually changes to blue. That's low pressure. And we need that to come in and at least be over us or to the east of us. And that will open up the door to allow the cool air from the north to come in. So let's see if I play this out, how it looks. Ooh, it actually goes red. Look at that. See how it goes red? And that low, there's the low coming in with the green by Friday. And that allows, oh, and then my time changes on me. So it's not, like I said, I didn't edit this, but it's actually kind of close where I can show you. That's what will begin a little bit of change for the weekend, but it just doesn't stick. And that's what this season has done, where we get a little system come through, it briefly changes the pattern, and then the big, strong, high pressure just muscles its way back in, and we get warm. So some people are loving it. I wish we had fall. I'm ready for fall. So can we skip winter and just do this for the rest of the year? Yeah, oh, there you go. Ramona loves it. It's not bad. I will say it's comfortable. It is. But we do fall so well in Kansas City. And it's, I just don't want it to be a light switch year where we go straight from summer into winter. It just kind of feels like it's going to be one of those years. And the other thing, too, is our fall colors. Because it's so warm, the trees are not stressed. So they're not really changing colors yet. And we don't have our pretty fall colors. But at least the leaves are still on the trees. So anyway, everybody, that's the latest I got for you right now. All of this is going to update by the 10 o'clock news. So if you want to see the latest and greatest, if you're watching Saturday as closely as we are, I will show you what has changed between now and 10 p.m. You see us right there on KCTV. Meantime, you have a great night. Thanks for joining us. Hope this was helpful, and we'll see you at 10, or we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.